Okay, time to finally finish this month, or maybe start another one. I had some problems with uploading video from since busting out, and I had a problem with this week, but luckily the next one will be much better. Let's finally finish set rally events in Gran Turismo 3. Let's check out if I had a chance to... I actually had a chance to get Lance Evo 7 modified, so it ain't gonna take too much time. I was kinda pissed. I did not get enough time to make few videos this week, but luckily now I have time to finish this set. Instead of dirt rally events, now we have pavement and concrete set in rain. The Black Terror on Super Special Route 5 wet. Okay, rules are the same. Opponents that we have here are prototype rally cars, so it will be very nice. It will be a perfect challenge. All that I'll have to do is to make sure that all driving aids, I mean assists, are turned off. So hey, everything is just fine. So I have Special Stage Route 5 in wet condition. I have 2, 3 and then 5 laps. And I'm racing with another Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 7, rally car prototype that is. Two laps on this track ain't gonna be very difficult. Sure, it's nothing like a dirt rally event. You don't have too much chance to drift. But what is very funny is that you can actually have some fun on this wet tarmac. I know that in Gran Turismo 4 we had Tsukuba circuit in a wet condition. Also, I know that Gran Turismo Sport now have update that makes Red Bull Ring, known back then as, few years ago as A1 Ring, a popular track set in Austria. Well, there is one main reason why I like Super Special Stage Route 5 in wet condition. It looks pretty nice. If I'm not mistaken, we were supposed to have wet condition in Gran Turismo 3 demo, and if I'm not mistaken, Gran Turismo 4 Prologue was supposed to have wet version of Special Stage Route 5. When you're checking out GT Planet, you might know this stuff. Well, these days when I was writing something on GT Planet, alright. going to be pretty easy. That's easy difficulty level. How far is he from myself? I ain't gonna wait for him. He was too far out. Okay, time for medium difficulty. Three laps and a bit faster opponent. Might have a chance to change oil or do some other stuff. Even though he might be fast on this long straight, he ain't gonna be so fast driving through these corners, hairpins and other stuff. That's good for me. Okay, second lap is finished. I mean, second lap started. First lap was finished. That's not so bad. I'm actually driving pretty fast. Over 2.5 seconds of lead distance. That means I'm not such a slow driver. Alright, second race is finished. 2.5 second of lead distance on medium difficulty, so now it was kind of more difficult. Let's see what's gonna happen on hard difficulty, because they still have third race. 5 laps with modified Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 7. Let's go. Now he is faster. He is faster on this straight section, but he might not be so difficult to pass through these corners. Alright. That was not a good overtake. It was a close call, but I survived. I got first place. Alright. Third lap had started. Looks like this Evo 7 ain't giving up. But he's still not too fast for me. I can still win this race and get a prize. Alright. Let's do 1 second. Well, it's not too bad. He's hitting the brakes hard when it comes to cornering. Okay, now let's see how far is he from me. Okay, he is catching up. Okay, that was very bad. But I can still be sure I'm gonna have this first place. Alright, I won this rally. Less than 20 minutes. I'm really hurrying up in this week. Yeah, even though I had some problems with the Sims playthrough, I still had a chance to make it. The price car is not very satisfying, mostly because this is a WRC car, but rather from the S2000 class than turbo. These cars equipped with turbo. These drawings rather have a front-wheel drive frame. Okay, Super Special Route 5 reversed. For this I'll have to choose a vehicle that's gonna race theirs. Oh, it's going to be Subaru Impreza rally car prototype. Another prototype for this last rally event. Okay, so we have the same track but reversed version, and again we have wet condition. Shouldn't be so tough. Okay, check out the settings. If I'm not mistaken, I had some stuff there. Wait. Alright, everything here is just fine. only 10% of front distribution in variable center differential. So this rally car might get drifty, but ain't gonna be such a big problem for me. I also got this ride height modified, so it would be profitable for me. Alright, because this is an easy difficulty, I don't have to worry too much about the stats I have. Yeah, on easy difficulty I'll have almost 10 seconds of lead distance. Not much to say. Easy difficulty, huge distance from the opponent, easy money. I did not even have to care about how fast can this opponent be, because he wasn't even fast. It's time for a little more challenge. 3 laps this time, but a bit faster opponent. Alright, time to check out if on medium difficulty this Super Impreza can be a bit faster. Okay, looks like this Subaru Impreza driven by CPU can be a bit faster, but I have modified Subaru Impreza, so I don't even have to say anything about this stuff. In fact, I don't even have nothing to say. Ouch. It was not a good drift. Okay, right now I have over 5 seconds of lead distance, so it looks like this Subaru Impreza is not even trying to catch up to me. In fact, this rally event is kinda easier than normal one. That's pretty strange. Seven seconds of lead distance. This is a big joke. Seven seconds of lead distance and a big crash because he did not have a chance to avoid me. Nice artificial intelligence. Okay, I got 10,000 credits. Time to pass the hard difficulty I have here. I'm gonna take a break and probably get prepared for work tomorrow. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna work where I work, and I'm not sure how this work might get into my life. Anyway, this week was not so good, but to be honest, I don't really care. At least I had a chance to upload these videos, did not I? Now it's a hard difficulty, so this opponent is gonna get away from me. In fact, he have a chance, because this is a longer straight section than on the normal version. Still, I got first place on the first corner, and he is a little bit away from me. Okay, since it's Subaru Impreza rally car prototype, still this event ain't gonna be so difficult. I would have a chance to take a different car than rally ones, but because this is a rally event, I've decided to choose rally cars. For this wet condition, even Roof CTR2 might be a good vehicle. You can even take part in this race using race cars or even Le Mans vehicles. If I'm not mistaken, I choose few LM vehicles while I was racing in arcade mode. These old videos when I was still a noob with making videos, recording, montage, some other stuff. Seriously, I'll have to do something more ambitious. If I'm spending a lot of time making these gaming videos, playthroughs, sometimes I make previews, sometimes I do some other stuff. But if I'm spending a lot of time making something like this, and I'm pretty pissed when I can't upload one video from this kind in one certain day because of work and other private stuff, maybe I'll have to move on with something more profitable. Maybe it will be a good idea. Okay, I'm driving 150 miles, but still this CPU can't keep up. Even though he also have max speed of about 160 miles. And if I'm not mistaken, he probably got the same tune-up as I have. Well, sure. In Gran Turismo 3 they are using power multiplier, blah blah blah. Still, I have a feeling that this rally car should be just fast as my vehicles. Okay, so this opponent is slower than Lancer Evo 7. Even though I have one lap left, I can say that lead distance is a bit longer. As you can see, I had 3/4 of 1 second. And here I have 2.5 seconds of lead distance. On reversed version, and I'm driving the same car as my opponent. I don't know, maybe it's because of these tune-ups, power multiplier and other stuff, I don't know. Still pretty strange. Alright. Final set rally events is finished. With a nice lead distance. Well, but also I finally took care of all these events here. Let's take the prize cars. And I'm gonna take some rest. The last prize car I got was Subaru Impreza Rally Car Prototype. Not bad vehicle, to be honest. Simulation mode rally complete, and we got the fastest vehicle. Suzuki Escudo Pikes Peak version. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, Gran Turismo 3 was supposed to have Pikes Peak, downhill and uphill. Sadly, Pikes Peak was supposed to be for Gran Turismo 3, that's why we have Suzuki Escudo Pikes Peak. Sadly, the idea for it was scrapped after Gran Turismo 2. That's too bad. Anyway, I got one of the fastest vehicles you can get in this game. I passed all rally events, and now I only have to pass endurance races before I'm gonna move on to 4 final super professional events. Okay, let's check out what's gonna be for the next couple of months. Grand Valley 300 kilometers, Cielo 100 miles, Laguna Seca 200 miles, 90 laps on Laguna Seca, Passage to Colosseo, 2-hour race, 2 hours on Trial Mountain with Japanese cars, all night special stage route 11 endurance, also known in Gran Turismo 1. In Gran Turismo 2 we had special stage route 5 because route 11 was scrapped. Roadsters on Apricot Hill Raceway. Nice endurance but kind of boring because we have lightweight open sports cars on Apricot Hill Raceway. Very slow cars. Tokyo's fastest Japan GT endurance. Mistral 78 laps. 78 laps on Monte Carlo, just like in Formula 1. And Super Speedway 150 miles, all about speed. But instead of NASCAR vehicles, we have tuned up vehicles. Okay, so let's check out the prices I got. I got this Subaru Impreza Rally Car Prototype again. I got Citroën Xterra Rally Car. Ain't gonna be useful to me, but I'll keep it, just like Castrol Mugen SX GT, probably. And I also have this baby. Almost 1000 horsepower without any modifications. Can you believe it? Alright, so that's all for today. I'm out of here. I'll see you next video. Here's hoping I'm gonna get late uploading them. See you soon.